Thank you for tuning into this episode of Wall to Wall Art, and today I'm going to be doing a review on these markers. These are markers that I bought on Amazon, and if you want to take a look, here it is. They're just like Copic markers. There's a lot of different colors that you can choose from, and I'm going to be coloring this piece. This was a commission piece that I've drawn. I lettered, I penciled, I made, and now I'm going to be coloring it. So when it's done, it's going to look like this. See that? So let's go ahead and check out the review on these first, and then we'll go from there. Thank you. I noticed that a few of the markers were not capped off tightly. It could be from the shipping or like, you know, package dropping on the floor or something, and then the cap would be loose a little bit. So I went there and then I made sure all the caps were tight. Upon checking all the markers, everything was still fluid. None of them were dried out, so that's a good sign. And then they're pretty fluid. Some of them were working really well, and I didn't have any problems with any of the markers. I do notice that when I was working on them, towards the end of this video where I was done, there was some colors on the table. And then you'll see that towards the end of this video as I'm coloring it. And then I thought, maybe did I smudge it? I didn't think I smudged, because usually when I draw or when I color, I make sure that my hand doesn't go around an area that's wet. So I looked on the bottom of my palm, and I didn't really see any like colors underneath my hand. So I made sure I didn't touch any of the colors. And then I was wondering, where did all the color on the table come from? And then I found out later that when I looked at the back of the artwork, the marker was so fluid that it actually soaked through to the Bristol board. So I'm actually drawing on a Bristol board. It's a Strathmore Bristol board, the same kind of boards that comic book artists use to pencil on, and then I would use to ink on, and then it was just so fluid that it soaked through. So if you're using these markers, and I'm sure with any other Copic markers or like coloring markers, you would want to put some kind of paper underneath there. So if it does soak through, then it won't make a mess out of your table. Because after it soaked through the mess, I tried to clean off some of those colors on the table, and it won't come off. So I have a table that has a little bit of the same color there. I try to wipe it off a few times, but that's the testament of how good these colors are. It won't fade over time, because it's pretty tough. So here I'm coloring Final Fantasy Cloud. This was an original art that someone commissioned me to draw, ink, as well as letter. So everything you see here is all hand lettered, hand drawn by pencil, hand inked, and then now right here I'm hand coloring it. And then in coloring, I'm just deciding what colors to use, and I'm thinking about light sources, shadows, and what areas can be darker and what areas can be lighter. And at the same time, I'm using different tones of color. And on the left side, you'll see that I have a scrap paper. So when I'm pulling out the marker, not all the time the marker colors will match the cap of the color. So I'm always testing it to make sure that works. Usually I'm more of a watercolor artist instead of a marker color user. I'm like, with watercolors I can blend and mix really well, but with these markers, just one color. So I'm adding one color, and then later on using another color, a lighter tone or darker tone, and I'll be using that blender, the one that you see on the left side of the screen. That blender that this comes with, it actually comes with two blenders. I had two extra blenders that has no color, so I would paint a dark color, and then I would paint a lighter color, and I would use a blender to kind of like smudge a little bit. And to my surprise, I thought that blender was gonna soak up some of the colors. So for example, if I painted blue with the markers and then I used a blender, I thought that blender was gonna absorb some of the blue. It didn't. It stayed clean throughout the rest of the artwork. So I could blend blue, or I can blend purple, and then that blender kept clean. So it's more of a liquid blender that just helps blend the colors better. So that way you won't have a sharp tip. I mean, like when you artwork, you won't have that sharp edge on the blue color to the skin tone color. So here, after a certain area is dry, I would go back and add more colors to it just to make sure the color blends better. And then that's how the completed piece looks right over here. I was pretty happy with the art. So there you have it. Now let me show you what you get when you order these. So it'll come in this bag. It comes with this wrapper, and let me show you what else it has. So here's the set. It comes with a sealed bag like this, and let me open this up, show you how this looks. It's a zipper bag here. And these are all the sets. Now when it comes, I should let you know, it doesn't come in this order. I took the time to place all these in order. So these are all the colors in here. And it does come with a couple of blenders. So these blenders right here, they're just clear. It's for you to blend the colors. And it works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how it works. It also comes with a color card. The color card is just for you to color and then mark the numbers, and then just so you can see the colors, how it looks like on a piece of paper. So you don't have to like keep testing out the paper. It comes with a little marker pad with a different, well, actually they're all 30 sheets of the same paper. And then it comes with this card, 3 years warranty. So feel free to pause the video if you want to read up on that. And it also comes with a glove. So let me see if this glove works. So let me show you. Here's this bag. It zippers up nicely. And let's try out the glove. Let me put this over here. So this glove, let me open this up. It's like a 2-finger glove. Let's see if it fits. So I put my hand in here and you put the 2 fingers in there. There you go. And then, you know, here's a glove. Here's a magic glove. So when you draw, it's easier for you to glide around. So it fits pretty nicely. Seems like it's just one size. What does it say on the glove? There's some kind of writing here. Keating, I don't know if that's the same company or a different company, but it does come with a glove. So these are all the items that it comes with. The glove, the color card, the marker pad, this card with a 3-year warranty right over here, and then the case that it comes with, and then all these color markers. Yeah, so it fits all nicely, and there's the extra ones I just put on the side for easily for me to find. So there you go. So that's all the stuff that it comes with. It's a nice set. If you're interested in buying a set, I add links below. Anytime you order anything from my Amazon links, I'll get a little bit of kickback, so thank you for that. Please check out my website. My website is waldenwongart.com. On my website, I have a lot of things, fun stuff for you to look at. There's a gallery, there's a blog, there's news, there's events, a lot of things that I frequently upload, so check that out. And if you enjoy these videos, please think about supporting me over on Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/waldenwongart. I have different tiers there. Tiers where you're supporting me on the videos I make here for you guys. I also have mentorship tiers where I critique your work, or I'll also give you assignments where you do the work and you can watch me ink those videos while you're doing it yourself. So the same stuff that you see in my videos, you're doing it there. It's as close as me being there inking alongside with you. So check that out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell. That's that little button right next to the subscribe button. So anytime I upload a new video, you'll be one of the first to see it. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, keep drawing, and until next time, be good. Bye-bye.